What if the first voice you heard every morning reminded you that you were worthy? Today we're talking about my morning ritual for self-love. Let's talk about it.
Loving me unconditionally.
Hello, my freedom walkers, and welcome to day 24 of Loving Me Unconditionally, this 30-day challenge. Today, I want to talk about my morning ritual for self-love. And it is very important. My morning ritual or routine, it sets the emotional mood for my day. And it's seriously important to how my day flows throughout the from one task, from one thing to another. Meditation, first of all, it grounds me and it keeps me focused on what's really important in my life. It could just be 5 minutes, it could be 10 minutes. It's however I feel for the day. I try to do about 10 minutes and I could do 30 minutes. It just depends on how I feel. It's just taking that time in that moment just to be in a quiet space with just me and just relax my mind, my thoughts, and just embody being me right there in the present moment. I'm not thinking about yesterday. I'm not thinking about the future. I'm not thinking about what I got to do later on that day. I just take a moment, I inhale, I exhale, I may play some meditation music, and I just sit there quietly. And I love on me. I just love on me. What I'm understanding in meditation, it helps ground me in understanding or realizing that these materialistic things in life are really, really not as important as they seem to be. This chasing the next dollar, this chasing the next thrill, this having all of these things in life, even like the social media fake bullshit about you gotta look this way, act this way, talk this way, you gotta have this, have that. The commercials, it's all surface level living and vain ideology. Because at the end of the day, none of those things make you happy. None of the things on the outside makes me happy on the inside. There's just a false sense of security. But whenever I have that love on the inside, it goes a long way. And meditation, it really helps me to focus and ground myself back onto who I truly am, right? Instead of allowing issues in my life to control me, I control how I perceive them. I control how I handle them. I control me and not allow outside forces to control me. But my inside forces do. Okay? It helps me to start my day in a positive flow and handle these tasks and challenges with efficiency and grace. In other words, I'm not choppy through my day. I'm not scatterbrained. I'm not like rushing, doing this, doing that, doing. I'm like just, okay, que sera, sera. Whatever will be, will be. And I glide and I flow through my day. Instead of being choppy and being sporadic and full of anxiety and stress and on these like time schedules. Here, go, 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 do. There was a time in the mornings where I felt rushed and stressed and disconnected, hitting the alarm clock, like, oh fuck, here I go again. I hate my life. Rolling out of bed, rushing to beat the crazy traffic, dreading the job, just dreading life. And then taking a moment saying, I have one life to live. Why am I dreading life? Why am I dreading day by day? I have the control and the power. Why am I working somewhere I don't even like or love? I have the power and control to just say no and look for better options or opportunities that make me fulfilled and follow my passions and my goals and my dreams in life. That's going to make me feel fulfilled or worthy or validate me or give me self validation or make me feel happy. Right? It felt like an endless cycle of nothingness just to pay bills and to have things. Not saying that you don't need to pay bills. Not saying there's nothing wrong with having things, because I want to have things. You want to have things. We all want to have things. I want to take trips around the world. I want to drive a nice car. I want to do all these things. I want to have a house on the beach. I want to have a house in the mountains. I want to do all these things. But I don't want to be stressed out in the process, and I want to make sure that I detach myself enough from these things that these things aren't me. That I am still me. In other words, whether it happens or not, I can still be happy and content in just being me. I felt disconnected from life, my dreams, and most importantly, myself. Especially through all the things I've been through and trying to put on this face that, or live a life or live a lie that really wasn't who I was. So now I want to be in this as authentic as I can. I want to be in an authentic place. I want to, because I'm finding out just recently that my authentic place is my joy. My authentic place is my peace. It is my self-awareness. It is my love. It is. It's the embodiment of who I am. And I can't no longer just be somebody else just to make other people happy or to make them feel comfortable. Whew, man, that is exhausting. And there's no way I am living or going through that anymore. So in my morning routine, it's all about self-love. And the step by step, let me talk about it. So in the morning, I wake up with gratitude. I think about maybe 3 things that I'm really grateful for. I stretch, do my meditation, just right there, quiet. I don't look at my cell phone. I don't turn on the TV. I just, right there where I'm at, I just meditate. I get up out the bed and I meditate, right? Most of the time. Like the other day, oh my goodness, I just felt like crap, and I was like, what is going on? So I start playing my disco music. Boom, 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 boom. What you gonna here for? One song after the other, man. I may play some emotions, you know. Oh, you got the best of my love. Oh, 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 staying alive, staying alive. Or what's Michael Jackson's disco album? Something about the wall. That album, the wall, off the wall, or something like that. That album, whichever one that is, that the disco one, right? Um, and depending on my mood, I may do one or the other. Or I may just do both and one before the other. It doesn't matter. It's all about me following my excitement and what is for my life. There is no set pattern as long as I just do it and I go with my excitement. This is for me. Some other people have to be a little bit more structured. So another thing in accomplishing the major task of my day, I have it already outlined. These are the things I want to accomplish and get done today, or do whatever excites me. Sometimes I have my task available and I'm like, man, sometimes I have to remind my brain or remind my body that I have control of my life. I'm like, man, I want to go to the arcade. All right, let me finish this up. I'm going to the arcade today, you know, and I'll go play or I'll go sing karaoke by myself, whatever the case may be. And I just do it for me, and I'll just enjoy life right there where I am. So I do my mirror affirmations. I look myself in the mirror, brush my teeth, and I was like, hey, gorgeous, good morning. And I do it at night too. Do it at night too. Before I go to bed. This is almost like flipped. I do a lot before I go to bed as well. I do it with ease and give myself grace, and not make it a chore, but I make it joy. Don't make it a chore, guys. Make it joy. If it feels like a chore, you're like, make it joy. Have fun with it. Enjoy your life. That's what I do. Um, Nighttime, I know it's the daytime, but nighttime I do like a reflection of my day and relaxation. It's super important to me before bed. It relaxes me into a nice sleep or a sleep realm or whatever the case may be. And I wake up and go to sleep both times in gratitude. Here's some tips. Start with gratitude. Short meditation. Don't stress out about it or getting it right. Just sit there and do it. Music is a mood shifter. Play your favorite music. Dance to it. Positive affirmations. Find it. Listen to it. Or say it. Whatever works for you. Right? This practice helps anchor your identity and protect your peace from facing the world. Before facing the world. It protects that peace and it gives you peace throughout the whole day. Because on the inside, if you have peace on the inside, it doesn't matter what's happening on the outside. As long as you got that peace on the inside, there's nothing on the outside that can disrupt that, right? But if you allow the outside factors or things to come in and creep in on the inside, it'll start controlling your mood, controlling your day, stressing out your body, making your cells go crazy. Stress is basically the number one cause of cancer and diseases. Research it. Stress. Stress. Your body being stressed, your mind being stressed. It causes your cells in your body to not function properly, and the mitochondria not to produce the energy that you need properly, because your body is constantly and your mind is constantly in this fight or flight mode and this high stress mode, and that's not good for you at all times. Reflection. Here's some questions. Y'all ready? First question to ask yourself. I'm going to ask you this question, okay? What is the first thing you usually say to yourself or think about yourself in the morning? What is the first thing you say or think about in the morning? What is the first thing you say to yourself? Next one. Just a little reflection. How could your mornings feel more sacred, intentional, or loving? Next one, last one. What simple shift can you make tomorrow to start the day with self-love? In other words, I told you about my therapist, came across something deep that really stuck to me. How do you tell yourself you love yourself? How do you show yourself that you love yourself? Because you could say it all day long. You could wait for other people. But yourself needs to know that you love yourself. That's not crazy. That's not schizo. That's not it's none of that. But yourself really does need to know, and it comes through like the food that you eat, exercise, the company that you keep, the things you listen to, the rewards, the celebrations you give yourself, the grace you give yourself, the attaboys you give yourself. Those are some ways to show yourself that you love yourself. And you deserve love. And you deserve to love you. Stop punishing yourself. You don't have to punish yourself anymore. You don't have to punish yourself because you feel unworthy, because you feel undeserving, because you feel like you're not enough. You have the ability, you have the right, you have the birthright to love. You have the birthright to love yourself. If you don't do it for yourself, don't expect somebody else to really do it for you. I've sought love in all the wrong places for a long time in my life and didn't realize that I needed to seek love on the inside. I was looking for love on the outside because I didn't have love on the inside. I was looking for relationships on the outside because I didn't have a healthy relationship with myself on the inside. Closing affirmation. Are you ready? You ready? Repeat this after me. I begin this day rooted in love. Next one. I honor my body. I honor my breath. I honor my presence. Ready for another one? I choose peace over panic and compassion over criticism. Last one. This morning and every morning, I rise with intention. I rise with grace. I rise with gratitude. And most importantly, I rise. Love yourself. You deserve love. You deserve wholeness. You deserve healing. You deserve peace. You deserve success. You deserve the beauty that life has to offer you. Don't let anybody tell you anything different. I don't care about what the world says. I grew up thinking that I wasn't worthy enough for having gay feelings or being gay. I don't give a fuck now. I deserve love. I deserve peace, joy, and happiness. And every day I'm going to strive to give it to myself. This is J Love and Loving Me Unconditionally, day 24. Like, subscribe, and you already know it. I love you, and there's nothing you can do about it. Have a wonderful, beautiful day. Goodbye.
Loving me unconditionally, loving me unconditionally. Through the fire, through the storm, I found the truth inside of me. Loving me unconditionally, loving me unconditionally. No more shame, no more fear, I'm exactly who I'm meant to be.